G'day, Roy Wyss here and welcome back to my channel. Now today's topic is timber versus aluminium versus composite caravans and what they don't actually tell you. You know, most caravan buyers get this wrong and it can cost you tens of thousands. So timber, aluminium or composite, which one actually lasts? You know, after 25 years in caravan manufacturing, here's the actual truth. And I've built caravans, designed them, repaired them, and I've actually seen what fails over time. So today, no sales pitch, just real world facts. So let's break down timber, aluminium and composite construction. You know, I've used them all. And an extra bonus tip at the end that may make you rethink what you thought you knew. So timber framing. Most timber frames are made out of Meranti timber, but other products like pine can also be used. There are some real pros. First off, they're easy to repair. Almost any tradesman can fix them. A lower cost, which generally means cheaper caravans. They have more flexibility and can handle movement. Well, they're a proven method and they've been used for decades. However, there is some cons, and the first one, of course, is water, which is the biggest issue, and water always finds a way. It can rot over time if moisture gets in. Staples and glue can actually corrode or get loose. Damage is often hidden until it's too late. So here's my takeaway. Timber isn't bad, but it relies on keeping water out forever, and that's unrealistic without decent maintenance and constant observation. So we'll move on to aluminium framing. So not all aluminium is the same. There are different thicknesses and sizes, also different shapes and different construction methods. Welding, be it TIG or MIG, or even riveting, and actually that's another topic I'll cover on a different video. So keep watching for more future videos. So the uptake here is that actually, unlike timber, it won't rot. In most cases it's lighter. In most cases it's stronger when engineered properly. And of course it's always seen as a more premium option. Cons. Well, quality is critical. Poor welds will fail. And of course it can crack under stress if not designed well. It also transfers heat and cold, which can cause condensation in your caravan. Harder to repair and needs skilled work. So my takeaway on that is that aluminium is definitely a step forward, but it's only as good as the design and workmanship. The composite panel construction, well, once again, there are different types of composite panel and using different skins and different cores. This is a generalization of a topic I'll go into more detail again in future episodes. But for now, let's talk about the up. There is no internal frame, fewer failure points, excellent insulator, it's lightweight and strong, fewer joints, less chance of water getting in. It also creates a clean, modern finish. However, there are again some downsides, and first off, it's more expensive. Repairs can be difficult and costly. Poor quality builds can delaminate. Requires more precise manufacturing. So here's my takeaway. Composite looks to be the future, but only when it's done properly. Cheap composite can be worse than timber. So my head-to-head summary on this is, to start off with, let's talk durability. Timber, well, let's face it, it's vulnerable. Aluminium, of course, is good. And composite, well, it's the best if they're using high quality products. Weight. So timber can actually be heavier and aluminium, of course, can be lighter. But usually composite is the lightest of all three. So when it comes to repairs, the timber, of course, is the easiest. Aluminium, not so much, it's moderate. And composite is definitely the hardest to repair. When it comes to cost, timber will always be the cheapest. Aluminium, mid-range, and composite the most expensive. Now here's the truth most salespersons won't tell you. It's not just the material, it's how it's built. A well-built timber van can outlast a poorly built composite van. Think about it. The bonus tip I promised you? Well, don't ask what it's made from, ask how it's built. Look at sealing, joints, and finish quality. And what happens if water does get in? How can it be repaired? What is the warranty on the structure? So, you know, let's get this decision right and you'll enjoy your caravan. Get it wrong and you'll be fixing it instead of traveling. Look, Subscribe if you want real caravan advice, not sales talk, and in future videos I'll show you how to spot a bad build in 5 minutes.